Hello, Jane here, and today we are going to be doing 10 poses or some variations, and we're going to begin in child's pose. So we're going to start with our big toes together, knees nice and wide. We could put a cushion under the head, we could put something under the backs of the legs, or lift the hips a little higher if that doesn't feel comfortable. And we're going to begin with some deep breathing. So as you inhale, feel the backs of the ribs expand. And as you exhale, feel it soften, feel the belly relax. And this sequence is based on something called the Jivamutki 10. Jivamukti is a style of yoga. And quite often they'll use these 10 poses or variations, of which I've chosen today, to warm the body up. So when you're ready, if you'd like to go a little further, you can inhale to all fours, bend the knees and come up to a downward dog, or if you prefer, stay in your child's pose. So if you're in downward dog, the arms are shoulder width apart, the feet are at least hip width apart, if not wider. We bend the knees, send the sitting bones up to the sky. And imagine that we're pushing the mat forward with the hands and dragging the mat back with the feet. So you've got some traction there. And then we're going to slowly walk the feet to the hands. And we'll come to halfway lift. Hands on the shins. Or if you'd like to go into a full forward fold, we're going to bend the knees. We could take the hands behind the legs. Or just let the head hang loose, maybe taking the opposite elbow with the opposite palm. And then we're just going to breathe deeply in each of these poses, in through the nose and out through the nose or the mouth. And then the next pose in the list is squat pose. So when you're ready, just slowly either sit back against a wall, bending the knees, hands on the thighs, palms at heart center. Or if you want a little deeper pose, we come into the full squat, where we squat down, and we could always put a little cushion underneath the sitting bones or a book just for support. Or if you want that deep hip opener, we'll stay here, breathing deep. And now when the hips feel a little bit more open, we're going to sit down either in a cross-legged position or with the legs out straight. And we're going to do a seated twist. So we're going to start by taking the arms over the head and then taking the left hand to the right knee, right hand behind the back, and looking over towards that right shoulder. Now if it feels that you can't get a deep breath in this pose, then just ease off, breathing nice and deep. And on your next inhale, slowly bring the gaze forward. And as you exhale, swap sides. So the right hand now comes to the left knee and the left hand behind the back. And we gaze over the left shoulder. And some deep breaths here. Remember, if you can't get the deep breath, then just ease off. And then we're going to do another seated twist, a little bit deeper. So you can repeat that, or you can take this Marichyasana C. So we stretch out one leg and take the opposite leg over. And then we bend at the elbow and take the elbow to the outside of the knee and the hand behind the back. So I'm bending my right knee and I've got my right hand behind the back. I'm gazing over my right shoulder. Inhale back to center and then we'll swap. So this time I'm bending my left knee, taking my left elbow over the knee and gazing over the left shoulder. Breathing deep. As you inhale, back to center. As you exhale, just uncurl. Now, tabletop pose. I'll show you a few variations. So we could just Bend at the knees, stay onto the feet and just lean back. Or we could bend at the knees and press into the hands and the feet and lift the hips up. You could just tuck the chin and gaze forward, or if you feel comfortable enough, relax the head back. So this is a strengthening pose. Takes quite a lot of concentration and deep breathing. Nearly there. So these are challenging poses, moving the body through its full range of movement. When you're ready, I'm going to give you 2 options for this next one. A nice, easy option for our inversion, our legs up the wall pose, or you could put your legs against a chair. But for those of you who want a challenge, we're going to use the wall and we're going to take a handstand up against the wall. Now, if you've got any problems with the wrists or you don't like your head below your heart, then just take the position with the legs up on the wall or on a settee, or you could even lie down and bend the knees, come into constructive rest pose. So this is our super strengthener. We're reaching the peak now. And after this pose, we'll start to take things down. So coming down nice and safely. And then we'll go back to our child's pose. If you're in legs up the wall, you can just stay there a few moments longer. We always do child's pose after taking our headstand or handstands, just to allow the circulation to settle. Now very slowly, wherever you are, make your way to standing, to mountain pose. Bring the head up last of all as you rise. So Tadasana mountain pose, the feet are hip width apart. We turn the palms to face forward, relax the shoulders. The chin is parallel to the floor. The sternum is lifted a little. And pressing down through the feet, imagine a string lifting the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Breathing, falling deep here. As you inhale, sweep the arms over the head. Bring the palms together. And then we're just going to reach over to the left side. So reach those palms up to the corner of the room and just check if you can breathe deeply. Inhale to center, exhale to the other side. Breathe in deep here. Relaxing the jaw, inhale to center, over to the other side. Breathing. Inhale back to center, exhale to the other side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, lift the chin and chest. You could stay here or relax the head back, or you could bend at the knees, hinge from the hips, and slowly allow the body to fold forward into a halfway lift. Arms reaching over the head. Any pain in the shoulders or the arms, just come out of the pose. Inhale, bring the head slowly up, release the arms, roll the shoulders. And then we're going to come into some half sun salutations. Inhale, reach the arms over the head. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale the hands down to the midline. I'll show you from the front. Inhale, reach the arms over the head. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, lower. Inhale, arms over the head. Exhale, the arms down beside you. And again. So we're going to do 10 of these in total. These are called half sun salutations, and it gets the body flowing. So it's quite a quick workout. Physically, with the asana practice, we've got a nice long, slow relaxation at the end. Or if you want to use this as a warm-up for anything that you're going to do in any other physical activity, it's perfect for that. So keep going, flowing up and down. Use the breath. Inhale, lifts. Exhale, lowers. Inhale, lifts. Exhale, lowers. Inhale, lifts. Exhale, lowers. If you lose count, just remember, each inhale lifts you up. Each exhale softens you back down. Now these are really invigorating for the mind and the body. Just a few more now. Last one. Now just come back to mountain pose and just notice the rhythm and pace of your breath. And if you're leaving us here, getting on with the rest of your day. Or if you're joining me for relaxation, coming to rest on the mat, constructive rest pose with the knees bent, feet as wide as the mat, knees rolling in or stretching the legs out into Shavasana. Hands can be by the side or resting gently on the belly. And we'll begin. So first of all, just start to allow the body to let go. Becoming aware of all the places your body touches the ground. And as you next exhale, feel those parts of the body settle and soften a little deeper into the ground, as if the muscles have melted away from the bones, and the bones are heavy and sinking into the support beneath you. If the eyes aren't already closed, maybe closing the eyes, or if you want to leave them open, just softening your gaze. And then let's just become aware of the sound of your breath. Tuning into that rhythmic sound, that wave-like momentum of your breath as it rolls in and rolls out. And let's see if you can relax a little more on this next exhale. And then let go. Just let go of any control or thought of the breath. Become aware of the sounds you can hear outside your room. The sounds a little closer inside the room. And then take your awareness into the soles of your feet. Become aware of any sensations in the soles of the feet. Can you relax the soles of the feet a little more? And then become aware of your 10 toes. Any sensations here, any tightness. Can you relax the toes a little more? And the tops of the feet, and around the ankles. How do they feel now? Can you relax them a little more? Feel the whole of your feet and ankles soften and release. Now come to the backs of the legs, the calves. How do they feel? And the thighs. And the tops of the thighs and the knees and the shins. Can you relax the right leg a little more? And the left leg a little more? Can you relax the whole of your feet and your legs? And then become aware of the hips and the pelvis. The right side of the hip and the pelvis. The left side of the hip and the pelvis. Can you soften these spaces a little more? And now bring your awareness to the base of the spine, to the middle of the spine, and the top of the spine, and all those spaces on the back of the body that surround the spine. Can you relax these muscles? Now see how the shoulders are feeling. Right shoulder, the left shoulder. Can you relax both shoulders a little more? And then take your awareness into the palms of your hands and notice any sensations here. Can you relax the palms of the hands a little more? And how are the fingers and thumbs feeling? Are they tight and tense or soft and smooth? Can you soften them a little more? And can you relax the whole of your hands and the wrists and the forearms and the elbows, the upper arms and the shoulders, so the whole of your hands and your arms can soften and release. And notice the back of the head resting on the ground, and the crown of the head and all the space surrounding it. Maybe noticing any sensations on the scalp. Can you smooth out the brow and soften the muscles around the eyes, behind the eyes? Relax the cheeks, the jaw. Can you soften the center of your tongue? As you move your awareness down the front of the throat and into the collarbones, can you relax these spaces a little more? As you move awareness into your chest, maybe feel your breath in your chest. Can you relax all the spaces around the chest so that the internal organs that rest in your chest can relax? And can you relax your upper abdomen? Is there any tension stored here? And now taking your awareness into your lower abdomen, into your belly. Can you feel that undulating movement, the wave-like movement of breath? Breath moving in, breath moving out. Just enough. No effort required. A nice, soft, smooth, wave-like motion, breath and body moving together. And on your next exhale, can you relax even more? And relax all those internal organs that reside in your belly. Each breath gently massaging all of these internal organs. As you relax even more on your next exhale. Feeling the whole of your body soft and relaxed. Now imagine that each inhale comes through the soles of the feet, all the way up to the crown of the head. And as you exhale, that breath moves all the way down from the crown of the head, back out through the soles of your feet. And with it, your next inhale brings a sense of calm. Feel it enter every cell of your body. And now, feel your next inhale bring a sense of peace into every cell of your body. And as you next exhale, let go of any thoughts, feelings, sensations that aren't helpful to you. Let them go. Breathing in calm and peace, and letting go of anything holding you back as you exhale. Now, let your whole mind and body be breathed. Feeling that sensation of breath, mind and body as one. And now, just rest a little while longer. And if you find that your mind drifts and shifts away to somewhere else, as soon as you notice, see if you can gently guide it back to your breath. Just watching with curiosity each inhale and each exhale. And I'll just leave you here now for a little while longer. Slowly now, begin to deepen your breath. Maybe slowly adding a little movement to the toes. Maybe adding a little movement to the fingers. Maybe very slowly stretching the arms over the head if that feels nice. And give yourself a nice long, slow stretch. And then just bringing the knees into the chest and slowly rolling over to one side, making a pillow with your hands and easing your way up to a comfortable seated position. Resting the hands on the knees or the thighs. And as you inhale, bring the arms over the head. As you exhale, bring the palms to rest in your heart center. Take a breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Thank you. See you again soon. Bye.